Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And well, if you think that malware is stable or not, or maybe less prevalent or more, well, it's more. What you see here is actually ransomware attacks this year, and actually showing that September of 2023 had the biggest amount of attacks ever. So it is increasing. What you see here is that the light blue is 2023 and the dark blue is last year, and all year this year pretty much higher than last year. And if you would have a multi-year chart, it's every year is worse than the last. Of course, ransomware does bring in a lot of money to the hackers and the people behind the groups behind these attacks. And of course, in general, ransomware means your files are actually being encrypted, and they will ask you for some money, usually bitcoins, to get the data back. So every aspect, usually ransomware attacks are actually mostly for different types of groups. So the groups that will be targeted, for example, in ransomware attacks will be, industrial technology groups, healthcare, financial websites, banks, stuff like that. Of course, there's consumers in there, regular consumers are also affected. But organizations are the ones that are probably the most going to pay if their data is encrypted and they don't have backups. So remember that ransomware attacks arrive more than 90% of the time. Ransomware attacks arrive through email phishing scams. They'll tell you that there's an invoice because your package is waiting, or all sorts of things like that. And you end up with the fact that you just have a malware virus that gets in and that encrypts everything on your hard drive. So email is number one way, but we're getting more and more now through things like instant messaging, like Facebook Messenger. It's getting more and more popular doing it like that also. And of course, you could be hit by ransomware by doing all sorts of illegal downloads, movies, music, stuff like that on the internet. But you got to be careful. It's, you're the protection of your PC. Remember that most of these ransomware attacks, antivirus don't see most of them. Companies that make antivirus tend to try to tell us that, oh yeah, their antivirus is 100% detects everything. It's totally false. There's a big chunk of all the malware out there that isn't visible to any antivirus. Whatever you have is fine, and no, there isn't one that's better than the other. Stop thinking about that or thinking like that. It's not the case. So ransomware is really mostly what you do. Don't click links that you don't know what they are. Don't click attachments that you don't know what they are. Don't download or do illegal downloads on the internet. You'll get bitten by that. And don't, click links that you don't know what they are also in instant messaging. Just use common sense. Usually it's enough to protect yourself. And remember, keeping your systems up to date. Some of these ransomware attacks actually exploit flaws in the operating systems and or the browser. And when that's fixed, it can't work. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.